low-carbon cement moves toward commercial scale in Texas. Terra is pushing its low-carbon cement technology closer to wider commercial use as the building materials sector looks for practical ways to cut emissions without overhauling existing production systems. The Golden, Colorado-based company is progressing with its first full-scale manufacturing facility in Cleburne, Texas, while also preparing additional North American sites. The expansion comes as cement producers, contractors, and developers face growing pressure to reduce embodied carbon in construction materials. Cement is one of the built environment's largest emissions challenges, responsible for roughly 8% of global CO2 emissions. For the industry, the issue is not just finding lower carbon alternatives. New materials also need to be reliable, available at scale, compatible with existing systems, and acceptable for real-world project specifications. Terra's process uses abundant silicate rock sourced from existing permitted mines. That feedstock strategy is intended to avoid some of the supply constraints linked to lower carbon materials that depend on more limited or region-specific inputs. The company's first commercial product, Opus SCM, is designed as an engineered supplementary cementitious material and is commercially ready, according to Terra. It can replace up to 50% of traditional Portland cement in concrete. Terra is also continuing trials for Opus Zero, a planned full replacement for Portland cement. Those trials are focused on performance, durability, and consistency across practical applications. For construction buyers, that validation step matters. Lower emissions alone will not move a material into mainstream use unless it can meet project requirements, building codes, and long-term performance expectations. Texas facility sets up the next phase of deployment. Terra's first full-scale facility in Cleburne, Texas, remains on schedule and within budget, with operations expected to begin in mid-2027. Once operational, the plant is expected to produce 240,000 tons of engineered supplementary cementitious materials each year for the Dallas-Fort Worth market. The location gives Terra access to a fast-growing construction region with strong demand for concrete across housing, infrastructure, logistics, and commercial development. It also provides a test case for whether the company's model can be repeated in other regional markets. The company is already preparing for expansion beyond Texas, with 6 additional North American facilities moving toward shovel-ready status. Terra has also retained a $52.6 million grant award from the U.S. Department of Energy to support a planned facility in the Greater Salt Lake market. Alongside its manufacturing plans, Terra is investing in technical and operational capacity. The company plans to break ground this month on a 32,000 square foot headquarters in Golden, Colorado. The site will include materials testing labs and pilot-scale research and development space. Terra has also added senior industry experience as it moves closer to large-scale production. Dwayne Holland, formerly with KHD Humboldt-Wadag, has joined as Senior Vice President of Engineering, bringing plant design, equipment, and project delivery experience. Stephen Harold, previously with Wholesome, has joined as Technical Director, adding experience in concrete testing, quality, and performance. For Terra, the next stage is less about proving that cement can be made with a lower carbon profile and more about proving that it can be manufactured and specified consistently. For the wider construction sector, that is where low-carbon cement will either remain a niche solution or become part of standard project procurement.